on.
We're off on then. Oh, quick as we can. Fast as we can.
Don't hit those brakes, yeah?
No, never touch them. Never touch them.
That's what we like. Who's your lucky mascot?
Well, that man's Tigger. This is Gromit. Wallace and Gromit.
And who's the best driver?
Fellow who's in first place.
All right, we'll keep an eye on you. Excuse me, Mr. Marshall.
How do you do?
Hello there. Now, what exactly are you doing here with your clipboard? It all looks very official.
What I'm booking the cars in on the arrival control, ready to start the stage. They've had a time allocated from the finish of the last stage, the time into service and ready for booking in here today. So I'm checking sure that the time on their car corresponds with the time on my clock to make sure they're not late.
Now, if they are late, I do believe they get penalised or a heavy fine.
They're allowed up to 5 minutes lateness.
Okay.
I'll just book this car in for you, okay?
Now, I've managed to get myself the best seat in the house, okay? And Ryan here, who's a technical guy, is going to talk us through a little bit of the interior. We'll start off with the pedals right now. There's no rubber on here. And as I press the clutch and the brake, there's no play whatsoever.
Well, the braking system's been upgraded to cope with demands of competition. So obviously, like the normal kind of woolliness you'd expect with a road car, because it has to cope for lots of different people, is completely removed, and the brakes are they take a lot more effort, but they work a lot better in the long run. And the pedals have got those aluminium covers on to make it easier, so you can transfer between pedals without any risk of getting his foot caught under them and stuff like that.
Well, I wouldn't do very well with these trainers on. Rightio. Let's see some results, shall we? And here we have Mandy, Brian. Right, come on, tell us all about it. First time out, what happened? Come on, let's have a look. Are you shaking? She's trembling. She's trembling.
I am feeling a little bit sick at the moment, but other than that, great. We're having lots of fun.
Was it very, very exhilarating?
Oh, it was. It was one of the best things I've ever done.
When the guy in front of us in the sunbeams on 2 wheels and then he spins and then we've got to try and miss him, it's exciting.
Now, we were watching the Mini and it was sticking to the road like it was on rails. I mean, it was fantastic.
You didn't see us on the grass then, no.
I think we missed that bit. Now then, Davies just pulled into the pits. He's debriefed his mechanic, so we're going to have a quick word with him to find out a little more about the sport. Follow me. Here we are. David, come over here. Right, let's have a look at this fine young driver here. Okay, now you're going to tell us a little more. Oh God, I've got sweat on here. My goodness. Now you're going to tell us a little more about the sport, because maybe there's probably viewers out there who'd like to get into the sport, but you're on a bit of a shoestring budget.
Not sure,
so tell us a little more how you got into it.
Well, a friend down the road, he rallies Mitsubishi and European rallies, and he pulled me in at an early age, kept me on the right tracks. And I've always been into it, and then I went on to college and university. Is where I met a few people at university, and we got ourselves a rally team together. And at first, it was a bit like people weren't up for it at all. But then as we went along, people saw how serious we were. We've got ourselves a car. We've got worldrallying.com as an internet address, which I believe is one of the best internet addresses in the world. And basically, for people to get into motorsport like this, visit the website, links on there, motor clubs, other events. You can email us. We do a lot of press releases, get-togethers, invites to rallies and things like that.
That's all we've got time for today here from Three Sisters Raceway, but boy, we've had a cracking time. And as you can see, I've found myself a car, I've found myself a co-pilot, so I'm off for a spin. Bye.